What is going on, you guys? It's Extreme here, and I am back with another episode of my Road to Max Prestige, where every day, normally, I post new episodes of this series at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, with the exception of Friday and Saturday, and YouTube being just a bitch. Anywho, yes, I just did raspberries. So, I don't know how to put this. I actually had another commentary design for today, but I kind of realized something, and that is I would be neglecting, I guess you could say, a sense of responsibility regarding, you know, all the stories I tell you guys about all the wild and dirty things I do. I would be neglecting my responsibilities as an adult. Yeah, I know. We're gonna get serious for a little bit, guys. But I would be neglecting my responsibilities if I didn't tell you guys that there's three things I want to tell you. First of all of the stories I've told you guys, for the most part, are 100% true, okay? But what I haven't told you is whether or not I used a condom. And to be honest, most, if not all, the stories I've shared and will share do not include the use of a condom. And that's a huge mistake on my part, as many years of, you know, doing things I probably shouldn't be doing. I was essentially putting a loaded gun to my head. And I'm not just talking about STDs, you know, I'm talking about unwanted pregnancy, all that fun stuff. And at 32 years of age, I can honestly say this wholeheartedly. While I knew exactly what I was getting myself into, some of you younger guys might not realize just how risky it really is. And it would be, again, unprofessional and irresponsible of me not to tell you guys the most simplest and easiest piece of advice you'll ever hear from anybody. If you're gonna have sex, don't be an idiot. Put a fucking condom on, man. I mean, so many times I feared the unknown. Because there were a few women I've been with in my many years of life on this earth that I was kind of wondering, did I just stick my dick in the wrong place? That's a horrible way of putting it, but that's unfortunately the truth. Like, I honestly can say I thought, oh god, I just stuck my dick in battery acid, basically. Awesome, great. Luckily, and I say luckily because that is exactly what it's been. Luckily, I have been very fortunate and very lucky. Yes, I've been lucky with the ladies, but I've also been very lucky. I have never gotten anything, nor have I ever gotten anyone pregnant. So it's a really scary thing. And I have, on a few occasions, had women, you know, who were either desperate for attention or something, I don't know what, but they were willing to lie to me and say, oh, I'm pregnant with your kid, congratulations, dad. Fuck me. And one of those was not that long ago. It was in the last few years, right after me and my ex broke up. And over the last few years since me and my ex broke up, I have been doing way more questionable antics than normal, none of which I will be sharing anytime soon for two main reasons. Well, maybe a couple stories, but oh god. But no, I'm being honest with you guys, and don't get me wrong, I love sex just as much as the next human being. But don't risk it, dude. It's so not worth it. You know, guys, girls, doesn't matter what you are. If you're having unprotected sex, two things. One, know who the fuck you're getting in bed with, and really know who you're getting in bed with. Don't just, you know, hey, how's it going? Let's fuck. Yeah! That never goes well for anyone involved, you know? I have a friend who literally had a one-night affair with a woman. She got pregnant, and yeah, his life was ultimately changed because of it, and not in a good way. I have another friend who believed forever and a day he had an STD, because he stuck his dick in someone who he knew had something. He's a moron. Just saying. I have a female friend who believed she had some stuff. I actually have a couple female friends who thought they had stuff because they just were stupid. Me, I can honestly say in my entire life, of all the times I've had sex, I'll be honest, I'm fearless regarding STDs for two main reasons. One, they only affect me, and it's my own dumb fault. And two, I was never stupid to just have random sex with somebody I had no clue who they were. You know, and for the record, I'd look at them results. Just saying. But the thing I feared the most was unplanned or unwanted pregnancy with somebody I just had sex with, you know. If that's all it was, there's nothing more there. It's just I was terrified of creating a life that way, you know. That scared the crap out of me, and I was very, very cautious of that, more than anything else. And to this day, I'm more terrified of creating a life out of just with somebody I don't want to have kids with. You know, I don't really fear out of wedlock. That doesn't bother me. But if I'm just fucking someone and they get pregnant, shit, you know, it's like, fuck. And I was raised to take responsibility for my actions, but it's a scary thought, man. And to have it happen, well, not really, but to have at least two different women in my life claim I got them pregnant is a really scary thought, man. It's not something you just go, oh yeah, everything's fine, yeah, no. So basically what I'm getting at here, you guys, is pretty simple. Bag your shit. Girls, ladies, don't be embarrassed to buy condoms. Don't be embarrassed to have them. Even if, you know, whether you're gay, straight, doesn't matter. Don't be afraid to buy protection. There's all kinds of different forms of protection out there. And I'm not talking about contraceptives. I'm talking about protection. If you're gonna have unprotected sex, you're risking a lot. So just be cautious, be wary, and know who you're getting in bed with. Ultimately, that's what I wanted to share today, because I am going to be sharing a lot more dirty stories, and I just want you guys to know, you know, there's one rule I live by, and that's know who the hell you're getting in bed with. Because if you don't, man, you will be having a really uncomfortable time for a very long time. So get your head right, know what you're doing, don't be stupid, and to be a little cheesy, because I did experience it at one point in my life, and I wish I still was. Sex with someone you care about on any level, whether it's love, friendship, there's some kind of emotion there, is a million times better than a one-night stand. And that's the God's honest truth. So that's my honest, you know, take on things. As I can tell you guys, all the stories I've ever had, you will never hear me say it was a one-night stand. Like, I met her, we fucked, that was it. I got to know every single person I got in bed with to some degree. I knew more than just their name, let's put it that way. So take that into consideration for all you young guys out there. Even you guys that are my age and maybe even a little younger, maybe a little older. Seriously, it ain't worth it, man. It really isn't worth it. The constant fear of, oh God, do I have something? And I know you're gonna say, well, just go get tested. There are some things that you won't find out about for years. I've been tested. I know my results. This fluffy butt guy right here, yeah, I know I'm clean. I want to stay that way until I'm in my, well, I want to stay that way forever, but, you know, the way I've been going, I'm bound to fuck up. So just be cautious, you guys. Know what you're doing. Bag your shit. Ladies, don't be afraid to pull out a condom. And if the guy doesn't want to put it on, unless you are, like, confident, and I always go back to this, because I'm not going to tell somebody don't have sex if they don't use a condom. But if you don't know the person and they don't want to use a condom, ain't worth it. But if you know the person and you can trust this person and you know they're not going to fuck you over, then maybe you might want to consider it. But ultimately, if you don't know who you're getting in bed with, it's not worth the risk. Bag it, tag it, forget about it. Otherwise, it's not worth it. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience, both from my own and from the experience of others around me. Just bag your shit. You'll have way more fun. You'll enjoy yourself more. And if shit doesn't go good, hey, guess what? At least you got laid. You ain't got to worry about getting something. And most definitely, as I said before, my biggest fear, you ain't got to worry about creating an unwanted life. That is way worse than any STD you can get, because seriously, yeah, you don't want to have a baby with somebody you just had sex with. It's not worth it. It's really not. Anyways, guys, this video is wrapping up, and tomorrow is the multiplayer reveal for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. I will not be covering it though tomorrow, as I have something else I'm going to be talking about. So stay tuned for that. But Tuesday, I will be giving you guys my thoughts and opinions on the multiplayer reveal. So I will see you guys again tomorrow with another episode of my Road to Max Prestige. Until next time, and as I say every single fucking day, adios. A lot of fucking squads. Just saying. So, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully the next year with Advanced Warfare, things will be different, and I will be addressing that here shortly. But other than Hardcore Survival, this series both not going as planned. That's pretty much how everything on my channel is going. Some of you might remember my very short-lived Minecraft series. I was so bummed that I never got that really going. It wasn't like I was, oh god, it sucks, like no one's watching it. Honestly, I enjoy Minecraft in bits and spurts, not a continuous thing, and I don't think I took that into account when I decided to do the series, so